Hi guys, I'm back. It's not as bad as I thought it was. I was going to add something because it's not exactly in the middle, but I kind of like it. The only issue that I'm having, I don't like these last two branches because they're really loose, so lacing will help to tighten that up. I did throw a bend in there, and it actually helped to balance it out a little bit, I think. But you can always move the trunk around. But before I do anything, I would like to lace. So I cut a piece of wire, and the way I cut it is just so that it'll fit around loosely like that. I would rather have it a little bit too long than to have it run short. And I think I'm going to sit down for this because the queen has returned to the window. So I get to have my chair. Anyway, you're going to start from underneath. Going to wrap it around the hoop one time. You always have to keep that secure. We have two cuts when we lace, the first branch and the last. So what we're going to do now is cross over the branch, bring it up. Now you really have to support this, or I know, I will, because I don't want it to break, and it very easily could break. Then I won't be happy. So I'm going to be a little bit careful with this one. And the next one, well, I try to be careful all the time, but I'm not pleased with these last two branches. But that's all right. I'm going to cut that. I know I'm in your way. I just want to wrap that around nice and tight. And it's sticking up. I totally missed it. Yeah, now I got it. So now what we're going to do is backtrack. Go through the hoop, bring it up. Right? Now I can give it a tug, and it tightens that up a little bit. Bring the wire down. And give it a tug. See? It's a little bit. It's not as droopy as this one. So hopefully, I have to stand up. Hopefully it'll tighten up more because I am not putting any more tension on my branches. And we're gonna, okay, cross over the next one. Bring it up. That's when you tug really good. As we go, we'll fan out, excuse me. We'll move these around a little bit. You can tell these are longer. Those ones are shorter, but you know what? I think it still looks really pretty. I definitely do like it. It's different. Okay, enough of that. Now we're going to just carry on. We'll still be able to move them. And this is the 22 gauge wire that I'm lacing with. Bring it up. Right across to the next one. We don't have to wrap twice because there's a lot of branches. They're not going to be that far apart. So that'll work. I just want to make sure that I keep them even because these ones here, they'll only go so far because I cut them shorter. So I want to try and keep some kind of balance. A little bit. No, it's too crowded right there. And I'm messing with those. Nope, don't. Okay. Right, I'm gonna leave it alone. Bring it Now, hold on to it. And now tug. Bring the next one over. You may have to move these a little bit. I'll know in a minute. Bring this down. And I'm going to check for placement of my branches. I don't want to keep moving these two, but for some reason I do. Yeah, these ones here. Should have put them down further. They sag a little bit. I'm not happy with these at all. And I'm not taking it off because it'll break. But anyway, definitely is pretty. It'll look good on my board. Just an idea for a tree. You know, starting from the bottom, doing your roots. It's just something different. But this video was interesting in the beginning because, of course, Miss Abby stole my chair. You'll see it on the first one, not this one. She's a funny girl. Little chatterbox. It's just like her mom. Yeah, see, I gotta be careful because that's a lot of tension on that. It is a definitely shorter branch. What am I doing? So when I put them on tight anyway, I mean I tighten them up when I make the bends, but that's really tight. I don't want for that to break. So I've been playing in my mind for my next project. And let me show you. I did go to look earlier while I was in the middle of recording. I thought I had it over there, but I don't. I think it's right over here. And it isn't. Is it? It is. Okay. So for the next project, I'm thinking of either putting a little bracelet hoop and putting a tree in it, or working out of a 4-inch hoop and maybe using some more seed beads. So that's a maybe. I'd love to do another crescent moon, but not just yet. Or the next plan was to work on making flowers. I really liked the floral that I did before. It wasn't perfect, but it was fun. And I'd like to try again. I said I would never do it again, but I would like to try. I had showed you in a previous video. There's only 20 of them. They're just like little, I got them from Shein when I showed you all the crystals and the purple beads. I believe I showed them to you during that. I have to take them apart and redo them because they're plastic. So I don't know if I want to use plastic because everything I use usually is either some kind of a glass bead or crystal, and or all these chakra stones that I've had collected over the years. I don't know about flowers with that, but I've been playing with it in my mind since I did that last floral project that I did not like, but I ended up liking it. So it ended up being something that I enjoyed. I just don't know if I want to do a floral in a hoop. I mean, it can be a sun catcher, right? It doesn't have to be a tree of life. That's where I'm not as good as a lot of people that craft. I do one thing, basically. And I think I do it okay. Or the other thing was to do a stand-up tree and use this log that I had something on and took it off. What do you think? A stand-up tree, another tree of life in a 4-inch, or a bracelet with flowers? If you have an opinion, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. You guys are my inspiration. I'd like to make something that you'd like to see me make. Okay, well, the last cut. This has been a good project, actually. I've enjoyed it. I just thought it was funny when I was first starting, when I just like wanted to sit, and the queen came along, and she claimed it, and she's such a little chatterbox, but she's my world, and she just wants to be close to me, so I let her. It's okay. Finn's a crybaby. He cries all the time, walks around meowing for no reason, just because that's the way he rolls. Yeah. And we love that little crybaby. Did I just... Oh, I just poked it back up. I think maybe I cut it a little bit too long. Okay. I'll bring it back. That didn't work. Oops. Okay. Where did I put the other pieces? I just had them. Now let's see. It feels right now. So the next thing we're going to do is, we don't put anything on the bottom. I mean, I could put like a chain and then a pendant of some sort. I don't think so. If I do, I'll show it to you. I think it's good to go just the way it is. So I went ahead and I cut 2 pieces of chain, same as always. And I am still using the paperclip chain. That's not my favorite. But we're going to attach this with the jump ring. And that will be where we hang, where we put the, yeah, right, suction cup. I would love to be able to put this in my window, but my cats, I always get afraid. They love my stuff. I mean, I've videoed Finn, so sweet, checking stuff out, and also with the prism with rainbows, and they enjoy it. Okay, so I have to decide. I think that's about right. Oh, I really do like this little tree. And it is not a little tree. It's a very big tree. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe I'll put one here in front of this blue one. This is going to go on right the first time, and it's not going to give me grief. All right, it's going to give me grief. why. It does just slide on, I promise. You've seen it, right? Just sometimes, for some reason, I just can't get it to do the right thing. Here we go. Thank you. Okay. Let's put that chain on. And I'm going to do this the right way, because I have bad habits and I don't want you to have them. This is the right way. If you use two, they line up really nice, and it's worth it. My hands are a mess. I just get used to doing everything the wrong way. Bad habits, but that's all right. I make pretty stuff. Okay, so let's see. I'm thinking right here. I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4. After the fifth one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 5. No, it's not gonna matter because there are so many. I'm feeling like, just bring this across. Let's see. Maybe right here. Yeah, I think that would probably be better. And this one here is going to go on really easy. See? That was a surprise. Okay. Now we're in business. As long as I don't drop it. That looks like it closed really good. Okay. So I'm going to hold it up and look at it first. And then I'll lay it down and show you. Oh, I like it. I think it's pretty, and I think it hangs okay. I think we're going to leave it just the way it is, my friends. Tell me what you think. Do you like it? Do you like this root at the bottom? I'm looking for my, right here. And there you have it, guys. I'm done. Until next time, take care.